Good morning, West Michigan, and welcome to 8 West. We have a very special guest with us today.
Oh, I don't know that I'm a special guest anymore. I'm just sort of a regular fill-in now.
That's right, yeah.
Okay?
You're kind of the honorary, we'll just call you the sixth man.
Okay, there you go.
It's like we need somebody to come off the bench and get right into the heart of battle and make sure, you should
I don't mind being a bench player, you got to have somebody to back you up.
That's right. We need a few quality minutes every single game, and Eva's the gal to do it for us.
Oh, no.
I like my basketball metaphors, now after watching the Michigan State game on the Carrier on Friday night, and now kind of college basketball season kicking off.
Well, I played college ball, too.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, well, little known secrets come out on the show.
Where did you play?
I played college basketball at Oakland University.
Oh, you're kidding.
Long time ago.
How is it? I've worked with you for more than a decade, and I had no idea.
So I'm all about basketball. Let me tell you, Basketball Jones. Oh, yeah. I love basketball. That was definitely my sport.
Wow,
but,
fantastic.
Oh.
So were you a
Back in the
post or
day,
a
I was tall.
Okay.
Back in the day. In high school, I was a center.
Okay.
In college, I was a forward. And then they got bigger and bigger, and then it was just like,
I know. Well, now you look at some of the rosters in the Big Ten, because I have an aspiring basketball player who's a short little point guard. Even some of those point guards are 5'9", 5'10". So
I still got a mean shot.
Big ladies game.
Okay.
I found a new mentor for Jennifer.
Well, I don't know. She'd probably beat me now. It's been a long time, but
we had a little game of one-on-one going at the next community, the next Wood TV picnic.
Yeah, I play with my daughter once in a while. I can still show her I got it. So yep. It's always nice to get out and see what you got still. Which, by the way, I was out last night.
Late night for you?
Well, you don't usually do events on Sunday nights. I try not to weekends, but last night was really special. I was out at McFadden's. It was the end of restaurant week. Great week to be out and about downtown. But last night they had a special benefit there for the Specialized Language Development Center. And it's one of those organizations that really helps fill the gaps. You don't hear a lot about SLD. You go, SLD, who's that? And there you are, Joe.
Hey.
Joy and I, we were celebrity bartenders.
Fantastic.
Along with a couple of our friends from Thunder, Flounder was there, and Party Paul, and they had great music, Irish music. People were just showing up and jamming. It was quite a, just an exciting Sunday evening. Of course, they had the Irish dancers, and hopefully raised a lot of money and a little more awareness for the SLD Center. Like I said, last night's benefit all went to help first and second graders, because you got to get them started on the right foot early on, and it was a great time to be there, and great patrons. Really appreciate all their donations. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, well, it's important that you reach them at the youngest ages, because I remember when my kids were in second grade, that's kind of that pivotal year where they say that they kind of are starting to go from learning to read to reading to learn.
Exactly.
And so if you miss them in that first and second grade, then they can develop, self-confidence
then they kind of drop back, and then they start to
absolutely
get lost in the shuffle. So it was a lot of fun.
Fantastic. Well, I was actually out and about last week at a big event. A friend of mine from Railside Golf Course, his name is Vern Jones. He's a great guy. He's been a successful businessman for many, many years, and he had a dream of becoming a book author. And he had time after time after time these big publishing companies say, Vern Jones, who? They don't take a gamble on someone who doesn't have a big name or some kind of notoriety. So he decided, well, I'm going to publish this manuscript myself. And in searching through the different options of self-publishing and trying to maybe do it where you take a gamble on a big contract, he discovered that there's this real big void in the publishing industry for somebody like him who had what they thought was a great concept and a good manuscript, but no place to publish. So not only did he decide to start by publishing his own book, he has started a publishing company for brand new authors.
How exciting.
Last Thursday night, I was actually at his book signing. This is actually the third book to come out under his Principia Media title, but here we are. It was a great event. Thursday was the big snow event, and here he is signing the copy of his book that I actually purchased so I could get, the first hot off the press copy by the new author. And so it's really neat, and I love the idea that here's the guy who had a dream, and in investigating a way to make his dream a reality, he decided to open the door for the next generation of authors to come through. So this is his non-religious Christian finding faith outside the church, his own spiritual journey, growing up in a family where they were very avid church goers, and then as his faith matured through his adult years, he decided that he made some changes in his own personal spiritual journey. So anyway, so Vern's book, and then also Principia Media, which is a great, if you're a new author, maybe something
That's great to
check
hear.
out. And we'll get the link to that.
Is he local?
He's local. They live in
That's
Kent
even
County.
nice. It's
Yeah.
Somebody local grown doing good. I'd love to hear those success stories.
He has a couple of employees already, and he's really just kind of hoping to build just this little niche spot in the publishing industry.
And there's more local doing good.
Speaking of making your dreams come true, you may have seen the news, the national news over the weekend.
Yes.
A former Storm Teammate member,
Our very own.
Ginger Z.
She's
of
like
course.
all grown up.
Yes, there she is, making her debut. She's the brand new weekend morning meteorologist on ABC's Good Morning America.
Good for her.
Yeah, so she was one of the hardest working people I think I have ever worked with in my career in broadcasting. She started at Rockford High School. Our former colleague Colleen Pearson was one of her mentors. Went and studied meteorology at Valparaiso University in Indiana. Ended up leaving from West Michigan to take a job at WMAQ in Chicago. Had
And
the
then
opportunity
off to the
guest
Big
host
Apple.
on the
There
Today
she
Show,
goes.
and there she
I'm
is.
so excited for her. That's
Yeah.
just so exciting.
Yeah.
To see somebody, again, local, make good. This is great.
Yeah, it is. So congratulations to Ginger, and I know that it's kind of nice that she's on the national scene because we can keep tabs on her.
Yeah, and she can say she's from West Michigan.
Exactly. Used
People
to
will
work
always
at Wood
say.
TV.
Yeah, it's
Absolutely.
Of course, where she got her start.
So congratulations. I know she's had a lot of friends and family in West Michigan who've been cheering her on.
Absolutely.